Back again.
Back again for another episode of Double Feature.
Oh, yes, yes. Hi, everyone.
Hi,
I
everyone.
know, like, it's Sunday. It doesn't feel like a Sunday to me.
No, we say that
I
every
think it was
Sunday.
Saturday still, actually.
Oh, I know. Yeah, because because what do we want to do? Well, a lot of kids are going back to school tomorrow, and we don't want to go back to
Oh.
work.
Oh, yeah, but look how fitting the theme tonight is right in line with it.
Yeah, do you want to say what our double feature name is
Oh,
for?
yes, yes. So, hey, everyone. We're so glad that you are joining us. This episode, you guys, just based off of the fall and back to school right around the corner, literally, we decided to do double features episode on back to school horror. I mean,
Mhm.
it was just fitting. Why not? And we are thinking in terms of, I mean, the kickoff with the two films that we chose, I think, speak to back to school horror for similar and varied ways. And I'm just going to jump into our choices here. We are pairing today, this evening, whenever you're joining us, Jennifer's Body and Carrie.
Yes, two of our faves.
Yay. Oh my
Yes.
God. You can know how much I love Jennifer's Body. I stan Carrie, but oh my God, I love Jennifer's Body. I'm like a part of the cult following.
Yeah, and I'm so excited that it's become like this cult classic because when it
Yes.
first came out, it didn't do well at all, and it was we know because of the marketing and everything, it wasn't really targeted to the audience, but now it's like this so popular and it's getting the audience, which I love.
Oh yeah, and see that's the beauty of film. If it wasn't like a hit right off the gate, I love that with any film you can jump on, embrace it, and end up loving it.
Oh yes, and then let me
And
get
like
to the chat.
Carrie.
Let me get to the chat because we got some people in there. TG says, "Good evening, everyone. The fall is almost here." Yes, I'm so excited.
Yay!
Weather.
I know. I feel the brisk air. Love it.
Yes, I'm always just so excited for my pumpkin spice drinks and my pumpkin donuts. Oh, and apple cider donuts.
Oh yeah. Oh, and apple picking.
Oh yes,
I'm
just bring
excited.
it on. I just love
No,
fall.
we love September and October, you guys.
And October's the birthday month. Woo!
Yay!
Yeah. Oh, then we got Mama Blu-ray. Hi, Mama
Hi, Mama
Blu-ray.
Blu-ray. Oh my God, love to see you always.
Yes,
We
and
give
then
our
we
best
got
to Sue, our
yes,
fellow lost girl.
yes. And then hi Moody. He says hi, y'all.
Hey.
Oh, and then TG says hi to Art for him.
Oh, I love it. He was actually dancing the other night.
I know. And then we had Anthony. Hi Anthony. He said, "How are you ladies? By the way, my birthday is coming up next Tuesday and I'm going to a pizza party tomorrow." Ooh, excited.
Ooh, Virgo in the house is officially Virgo season, is it not? Yes, I think so.
Oh, yeah, that is Virgo's. Wait, the end of August, right? Yeah, this week.
Yeah, right. I gotta see. I think we out of Leo season. Let me double check. I could be wrong.
Virgo is like
Getting
the
into
beginning of,
Virgo season.
I think Virgo's the beginning of September.
Yeah, quote us. Let us know.
And then said I'm up to 2016 in my memoirs. Oh, awesome.
Nice.
Jason said, "Hi girls, how's it going?" Oh, hi Jason. How are you?
Going.
He says, "So nice to see some double features." Yeah.
Love it.
And Mama Blu-ray said, "Can't go wrong with Carrie."
Agreed.
Yep.
Crooked. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, hey Joel from Dark Room Reviewables. Hey twins, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you.
Happy Sunday. Ooh,
Jason said
dropping my
Carrie is so
tea.
huh?
Dropping my tea. My
Oh,
goodness.
Jason said Carrie is so good. I actually never watched Jennifer's Bodies, but I put it on my list. Oh, great.
Yes. Hopefully you can jump into it.
And then Tony, hi Tony. He said, "Evening, ladies, pumpkin spice and Ugg boots. Not for
Oh, I
me."
have Uggs, you guys. I have
Oh,
like 3 different types of Uggs.
I know.
You
I'm so
speaking my
excited.
language.
Mama Blu-ray said we have apple cider donuts now.
Ooh,
Ooh.
yum. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to find them tomorrow. I have to pull up somewhere. Do they have them yet?
I know. Then Mama Blu-ray said, "Oh, she's a Virgo."
Yay! Mama Blu-ray. It's
Oh,
your
so
time.
it is starting to be Virgo season, Kira.
Virgo season.
Oh, hey, Shasha. She said,
Hey,
"Just popping in to
Shasha.
say what's up." Thanks, Shasha.
Love it.
Jason said my birthday was some days ago, the 20th. Oh, so okay, Leo.
Yo,
Happy belated.
happy belated. Ooh, lion. We have
Okay.
friends that are from Leo's. Fierce.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Take
then
no crap.
I'll stop right here. Oh, Wayne. Wayne said, "Hey,
Oh,
twins."
Wayne is like among our favorite people. It's always great to see you, Wayne.
I know from the future is Monday in Australia.
Monday in Australia. What's Monday looking like, Wayne?
Yes, and then Joel said pumpkin spice season. Yes. All right. So I'll stop right there. And we'll get into it. Okay.
All right,
Okay.
let's get into it. So
Let's go.
I think let's again, you guys, we are pairing tonight Jennifer's Body with Carrie. But before we jump into the films, let's jump into what we're drinking.
Yes, what
Tea.
we're drinking. Okay.
Yeah.
And I picked it. So we both have, and I wrote down a theme. So we're doing a blood orange herbal tea. And I did that as a nod to like all the bloody scenes in both movies. So Carrie, you know, that infamous prom dress scene, and then Jennifer Body has so many bloody
Oh
scenes in
my
it.
gosh.
So I thought that was the perfect tea pairing, you know.
Fit
So
in.
fit
Fit
in.
in.
Okay, and we're just going to be going back and forth, you guys. I'm going to give an overview of both films, and then we'll just go into the connections, the themes, and especially, you know, looking at the high school elements.
Oh yes,
Okay.
you want to describe Carrie?
Yes, so for Carrie, I said it was released in 1976. It's Brian De Palma's adaptation of Stephen King's first novel. It follows Carrie White, a shy, sheltered teenage girl who's bullied at school and controlled by her religiously fanatical mother.
Ooh, love it. Oh yes, sums it up quite well. Carrie fans know this film in and out, I'm sure.
Oh yes.
I'm gonna just describe Jennifer's Body. And this is my pick, you guys. Mika's pick was Carrie. So Jennifer's Body, jump ahead, 2009. This film came out. It's directed by Karen Kusama and written by Diablo Cody. We stand Diablo Cody. And in this film, it follows Jennifer, a high school cheerleader who becomes possessed by a demon after a botched sacrifice by a rock band trying to make it big. I mean, if you guys listen to that synopsis, if that was presented to you, it's like, what the hell is going on? But it's so good. Like, it just gives me everything that I need.
Yes. And look at these great films.
And of course, it stars Megan Fox and Amanda Seyfried.
Oh yes, and Carrie stars the incomparable, one of our favorite actresses till this day, Sissy Spacek, and then rest in peace, but to Piper Laurie also, who played her mother. Great performance there as well.
Yes. Oh, you know what? We have to do like Sissy Spacek on our actor spotlight, you guys. That's a segment that we just started. We'll highlight an actor or actress every month. So, that just gave me a really good idea. We have to highlight Sissy Spacek.
Oh, that'd be a good one. Yeah, we already got our September. We already have an October, maybe November too.
Yeah, she's earned her flowers in our book.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so we're gonna get right into those thematic connections.
Oh yes,
yeah, and I guess I'll keep the graphic up. That's fine. So you can still see the movies we're talking about. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to talk about was high school as a backdrop in both films.
Oh yeah. Now see, you guys, with back to school in full effect, and I'm thankfully happy that I'm not in school anymore. Although I must say I did enjoy the social aspects. I do not miss the work. And ironically, Meka and I, maybe that was because we were always together, we didn't actually deal with a lot of like what some of our characters, thankfully, in both films dealt with. So high school was not necessarily as erratic as in both these films, but I just want to kind of highlight that. But high school as a backdrop. Firstly, can I say that high school in and of itself is its own character? I was just telling Meka this. Think about like one setting where so many things are going on. There's so many cliques and personalities. There's popular kids. There are kids that are considered outcasts or ostracized. There's a peer pressure, there's bullying, there's all of these things. And so it's very fitting that both films center in the high school setting. So they both share that in terms of high school being the backdrop.
Yeah, and then when you think of high school, of course, we see all those. Well, and we could talk about it. We see all those things like you mentioned that you have to deal with, specifically too, when we look at Carrie, because it was so different, the perspectives of each individual. Because we know for Carrie, when we look at like bullying and peer pressure, some things that people have to deal with in high school, it was front and center for her character.
Oh yeah, agreed. I mean, when you think about the two, Carrie for sure was very insular. I know a lot of the way she interacted, right, was due to her upbringing, like living in the environment that was really spiritually intense, honestly, in terms of her mother's beliefs. So I think Carrie was trying to fit in the best way she knew how, but you definitely saw her as quite insular, ostracized by her peers, bullied by people who were just mean, kids that were just mean, and
Oh,
we know kids like
horrible,
that
horrible.
exist. And so for Carrie specifically, that film really highlighted how peer pressure, not peer pressure, how bullying can be so intense and cruel in the outcome after experiencing a series of those type of incidences. And in that film, there were plenty of scenes which she was really the brunt of people's cruel joke. With Jennifer's Body, it was interesting to me because Megan Fox, who plays our title character, Jennifer, is quite the opposite of Carrie, right? She's and I thought Sissy Spacek to me has always been a unique beauty, right?
Yeah, I thought beautiful.
Right? I was like, okay, Carrie to me was beautiful, classic beauty, if you will, signature 70s. So I said, oh my gosh, she's beautiful than the people that are picking on her. Hello.
You know,
right?
it's always those haters because
like haters got to bring you down because
you talked about Carrie, and the film opens up with like a crazy scene automatically where she's being bullied and tormented. So and just crazy, yeah.
Oh yeah, and it was really hard for her, understandably, to stand up for herself. As most people think about like what we endure, and sometimes if we put ourselves in those situations, how hard it is to find your voice and even know how to respond. I think of Jennifer's Body, like again, Jennifer's character played by Megan Fox played Jennifer, was beautiful, popular, like cheerleader, like all of the guys liked her, all of the girls envied her. And with Amanda Seyfried's character, Needy, you know, we follow and see their close friendship, even though it was very much a flawed friendship, in my opinion. Needy just seemed very codependent, very much enamored by Jennifer. But they were actually friends as children that stayed friends in high school. And I think the interesting thing here is even though Needy's character was not bullied, other peers looked at her to say, as if find your own self, your own identity. You're so wrapped up in Jennifer. Even her boyfriend in the film was like, oh my God, right? Have your own self.
Okay, let me see some of the comments real quick because I don't want those to get too far ahead. So Wayne said, if I did something similar, I would do movies of Massacre at Central High and Heather. And Wayne recommended Massacre at Central High in our comments, and I actually watched it this weekend. It was crazy, but I did enjoy it. So that would be a good pairing, Wayne.
Oh yeah, we'll have to add that.
And Shasha said, I do own UGG boots, and there's currently pumpkin spice creamer in the fridge. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Come on, come through.
Hi, Peyton. She said, good evening, ladies.
Hey, Peyton.
Wayne said, Brian De Palma is one of my favorite directors. Carrie has so many iconic scenes. You know it when The Simpsons parody you and you get mentioned in the original Scream. I know, it's just iconic, classic.
Yep. And I love that more and more people discover it like every decade. Like it is a film that has stood the test of time and continues to top many horror list.
Yes. And TG said these movies are the definition of back to school. Yes.
Okay, come on.
Jason said, to Joel, it looks very good. I hope I'll be able to try that one day. Gory. Hey, Gory. Gory said, what's up? Wayne said he has the uncut version of Jennifer's Body on DVD. Highly underrated movie. It is. And like I said, I love that it has this cult classic status now, and that so many people, even the feminist lens that it takes on, is really garnered a great audience now, and especially because we know, really, like I said before, it wasn't marketed the right way when it initially came out. TG said, I've dealt with bullying at elementary school because of my autism and being liked in class. Yeah, I mean, school.
Yeah, kids can be quite cruel. We know this.
Brutal.
Wayne said, God, I can't even imagine going to school now. Jeez.
Oh, Lord. No.
Hats off. Wayne said he went to you guys as a guidance counselor. My goodness, like the horror stories is like kids are quite cruel.
Yeah, and I couldn't even imagine being a parent and having to deal with your kids going to school right now, too.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. That's a whole different animal.
Oh, yeah. And Wayne said he was an outsider in high school. Joel said, I used to be teased about my weight and just stupid humor back in school. Yeah, see, all these kids
are lingering, lasting.
Yeah, and these kids are just horrible. Hi, Jim. He said, hello, lovely ladies, as well as everyone in the chat. I hope everyone is doing well. I just got back from seeing Weapons, and OMG, what a crazy-ass movie.
I love it. Oh my God, you guys, we still haven't seen Weapons. Don't judge us. We'll get there.
Good on it.
By the time we get there, it's already going to be streaming. That's okay.
No, Carol, we're gonna get there because we've been avoiding spoilers like the plagues, so we gotta hurry up and see it. Okay, and then Wayne said I was often scary at high school, an outsider with violent tendencies when I saw someone being bullied or if anyone tried to bully me. Otherwise, I was a quiet outsider. I know sometimes you like feel like you have to intervene and step up for other people. I'll start right there. Okay, so we'll go back. Okay, so we were talking about the bullying and peer pressure. I think we kind of mentioned, like you said, Kira, two different perspectives. We have Carrie, who was targeted, very much an outsider. Unlike Jennifer, who had needy, Carrie really didn't have any friends or support in high school.
I mean, you saw like the occasional like teacher try to give support. I mean, I wanted them to do more than what they were doing. So it was almost like a line, but not really anything that had, to me, substantial weight in terms of what she was dealing with and what she needed.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go into teen identity. We mentioned that a little bit more. I think you touched on it a little bit too when you talked about like needy and characters coming into their own. Any thoughts on that for the connections?
Oh yeah, well, if I start with Jennifer's Body, I think teen identity is interesting because this is one film where I thought needy for the duration of the film, honestly, probably to the end, right, without giving too much away, was someone who really didn't know herself outside of her friendship and relationship with Jennifer. And I think that, again, in different scenes, you saw like the sporadic character in high school make a comment, like even the pep rally scene, we find Jennifer cheerleading, and they kind of do like this bit of slow motion to kind of highlight this perfect specimen, right? A cheerleader, beautiful, gorgeous, and then they pan to needy in the stands, and her face is just like glowing, like taking it all in. And then there's like one of the people in the bleachers like, oh my God, right? It kind of just makes fun of her, like basically to say, oh my God, like you're infatuated, you're in love with her, right? Paraphrasing a bit. But a lot of her world focused on who Jennifer was, what she wanted to do, what she wanted to wear, like all of those things. So I think for her identity was closely aligned with this friendship, which is quite scary, right? Because if you're so enmeshed in another person and you really move based off of their influence, it can be quite difficult, one, to break that. And then secondly, if you no longer have it, like who are you in the world?
And I think too in high school, I like the emphasis on that relationship too, because we know in high schools, those first friendships, you build some of your first core friendships with those groups, that especially in high school. I know we did. So, at that age, those friendships do for some people mean everything, and when they do crumble, or if you move away to different friend groups, it does impact you in a way.
Oh yeah. And their situation was unique because they were friends for like kids, like weren't they childhood friends through high school? And think about how hard those friendships are, and in terms of breakdown, like if you no longer have those people in your life. I think when we do a shift, like a lot of stuff happens, right? We know this. I do find that needy starts to challenge and take ownership in different ways. One, because okay, she has to, like Jennifer becomes a demon too, right? But also because it's like, oh, I am my own person, and like I'm going to like stand up, do what I need to do, and like no longer be not like a pushover, but she was kind of she did kind of pacify in terms of like taking a lot in.
Okay. And then what do you think in terms of Carrie, in terms of her identity?
I think for Carrie, it was quite difficult. Like, again, it's not lost to me that in this film, she is growing up in a really rigid home environment, right? And so you like to think in terms of high school, you have the ability to explore, to enjoy, to have fun, to hang out. Like she could not partake in any of those things. And so you think about, if that's your upbringing, how does that transcend to a setting where it's the counter opposite in most cases? So I think for Carrie, she was just trying to manage getting through day to day. And I really think that she would have been this person that was quite insular and okay for the most part if people weren't making her the target. I think having a difficult high school life and
a difficult home life,
difficult personal home life, like her identity was really fractured in terms of like, trying to find a place that's her own, and in both both sides. It's like she's fighting. There's conflict on both sides.
And then also we know too she has this power that's starting to manifest that she's trying to get control over, and again trying to deal with that, and then warring sides because again, like you said, mom is fanatical, very religious, and thinking this gift is satanic, you know. So again, her coming into her own and this being a part of it as well was a big piece of her identity.
Yeah, and what does it mean, you know?
Let me just do some comments. Wayne said both have great casts, though I prefer Heather's over both of these. Also love the underrated Massacre at Central Ha. Yep. And Wayne said my thoughts on Massacre at Central Ha. What I liked about it is sometimes when you have like horrible characters, especially in high school, you always think about getting that revenge. So this was crazy. The way this character went about getting revenge, but it felt kind of satisfactory. So I would recommend this film to people if they hadn't seen it. Wayne said he hated high school.
A lot of people did.
Hey Del.
Hey Del. The one good thing though, right? It's probably hard for most people, especially when they have a negative high school experience, to see anything past the time you're in. And I think when you're removed from it, like, please, like, we're adults now, it's like, oh, thank God, is a distant memory. In the thick of it, in the midst of it, is probably the longest 4 years of your life, especially if it's like not a great experience, and there's day after day you're just trying to like kind of get through the day,
and sometimes not, and thinking that it won't get any better than that situation, you know. Tom said I'm here for Carrie. Hi Tom, thanks for stopping by.
Carrie won the poll too, you guys. We did a poll and of course Carrie toppled it.
Oh yes, I'll actually I don't know if you have it open, but I'll read the percentages, but I know she was kicking Jennifer's bodies, but
Joel, I expected that.
Yep, Joel said, I don't know how I made it through high school, didn't have the best grades and not many friends, and the food wasn't great.
Oh my God, I hear you, especially the food.
Yes, we survived though, Joel. We made it through.
We did.
Moody said, I still kind of crave the weird 80s cafeteria pizza sometimes. Wasn't that this like square pizza?
Oh my God, I loved you guys. My fave was the pizza.
Yeah, that like
now I can't even imagine. And then hot dogs, I loved.
Yeah, like that Elio style pizza.
It was like an Elio square pizza. Yeah,
I like that.
Oh my God, can you imagine? I love that. Oh, and the fries.
Yep. Adele said Jennifer's Body is a fun movie with lots going on. Yep.
Oh, yeah, Adele. I mean, I describe it. If you guys want something that is funny, campy, like campy, gory, sarcastic, humorous, dramedy, like Jennifer's Body is your lane.
Wayne said an outsider, and yeah, Carrie, yep,
very much so.
He said, did we see the Carrie remake? Yes, I did, with Julianne Moore, right? And I forget the main character.
Oh, you know which one I'm thinking of? Part 2 too.
The Rage.
But yeah, I saw the remake too, both.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't mind it. We always open to different takes on a film. I know it was not the most popular for many, but I didn't mind it, and I love The Rage. I like Part 2 as well.
Oh yeah, and again, like I don't think anything ever outshines the original. Meka knows that for me, for sure. I do like creative license within reason.
Del said, hot take, Carrie is way more dark comedy than horror. Ooh.
Del.
Yes, it's rare for me to.
Yeah, I don't know if I would describe Carrie as a straight horror either. It's hard for me to find the comedy. Like
I know,
really tough for me. But I will say, I think it's more definitely a dark drama with a horror element. How about that? I think the telekinesis, supernatural, and then like how that ties in, especially in that last scene.
Yeah, that's horror
in terms of horror. But yeah, I would say dark drama. I'm trying to think if there was what is a funny scene in Carrie. I don't know, you guys. I'm gonna have to search my brain with that.
Oh yeah. TG said being around a bad home like Carrie will get to you. I know, and for some people, school would be an escape, but it's like Carrie gets no breaks. Home it was like horrible, and school is horrible.
Yeah, and imagine that as your backdrop. My goodness.
Tom said you did a stream on Parallel, very underrated. Yes,
we love it. Danielle did. Meka, I always brutalized her last name.
Deadweiler. Yeah,
thank you. Oh yeah, if you guys haven't seen Parallel, jump on that. So underrated.
Moody said, "Oh, they did laugh at her." Yeah, that part.
I mean,
but that
mother was right about that, right?
But that was horrible. And then Peyton says school pizza with the corn, weird but good together.
Oh my god, school lunch, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good combo, Peyton. And then I'm at the last comment, so I called up. Yes, TG said I just bring my lunch bag because I didn't trust the food at my school.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe we ate it and survived. We
I
did.
know. Okay, I'll stop there. Okay, we'll keep it going. All right. I can still do we feel like we covered everything with teen identity? I think
I think
so.
so.
Okay. So then we're gonna go into I had like female rage.
Oh yes, now this is quite interesting, right? I think in terms of the film, both films suppressed anger. Well, I'll say suppressed emotions,
Mm-hmm.
and those suppressed emotions, specific to our characters, are going to come out in some way, some capacity, and it's really interesting how the female rage personifies in both films. So I think with Jennifer's Body is not lost to me. Like, we really are following two characters in this film primarily. So Jennifer and Needy. And I think in terms of rage for Jennifer, Meka, you can add to it, is that, like, for the most part, prior to this demonic possession, she's someone that really doesn't have to worry about much. She's popular, liked by many, and it kind of gives the sense that life is easy for Jennifer, right? Well, the assumption, because we have to guess a lot. But after this violent incident occurs, right, where he is actually sacrificed and it's botched, and we understand why it's botched. I'm not going to give that away, but it's so funny, the rationale why sacrifice didn't work. She becomes possessed by a demon, and so she takes out a lot of her rage and anger and all of those emotions, and probably some of it that's been there that we don't necessarily know about fully before the possession, and men become the target primarily of her her rage. I don't know if you want to add to Jennifer about.
No, I would agree with that because in both of these films we know both of our protagonists are victims. They become victims through these horrible circumstances, and we see that when they are violated or pushed against the wall, humiliated, that they take ownership of that victimhood, and you see that rage coming out. You know what I mean? And it's coming out for me justified. In both scenarios, because I know for when we look at them as victims, a lot of people portray Carrie. We know that big incident that happens as a prom as a monster, but I saw someone who was coming into her own power, who's taking out her rage justly on those who humiliated and persecuted her. In the same way with Jennifer, even I like that she kind of got her revenge. She was able to kind of target those individuals who needed to be targeted, and also we understood kind of why she was doing what she was doing. She was possessed and pissed off.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think the only thing that was like really kind of unfortunate in Carrie's situation is, and sometimes that happens. I mean, I don't want to go extreme, but in terms of when people who are victims, when they choose to act in violent ways, unfortunately, we never wish harm on people, but innocent people are that too. So with Carrie, it was like understandable in the sense of her rage just boiled over, especially in terms of oh my God, the prank that was beyond humiliating. And even if there were people who tried to be a friend or an ally to her, there was blinders. There was no haven in that sense. So I think that speaks volumes in terms of people who are pushed beyond their breaking point. And then the last thing I'll say about Jennifer's Body here is with Needy, I think we see her female rage come out. There's something that happens that's pivotal for Needy in this film. There's a loss that's quite significant. And I think at that moment, that's where she really shifts. And then at the end, you really see her in a completely different type of like one setting, atmosphere, and then the way she responds is physically assaultive. So that was interesting too. All of those emotions probably now finally coming out, but it's portrayed this way.
Yeah, and I love how both films channeled that pain by using like supernatural violence. Yes. Okay, let me just get to some comments. Let me see what I leave off at. Okay, so Wayne said, supporting cast in both these films, John Travolta and Carrie, Adam Brody and Kyle Gallner and Jennifer's Body. Yeah, they even had Chris Pratt was actually in Jennifer's Body too, if you saw that quickly in the bar scene. Yeah, so there was a great cast. Here in Australia, we don't have lunch provided at school. Oh,
interesting.
Okay, so you bring your lunch. Dell said the comedy in Carrie is that it's a satire on religious zealots. That's why Piper Laurie played it so over the top. Oh, okay, I get what you
Oh,
mean.
love that deal.
And unfortunately, though, we know that there's a lot of characters in real life, like Carrie's mom, unfortunately, who are, can be really
Oh yeah.
extreme.
Well, when you think about religion, oh my God, think of all of the horrible things people have done in the name of religion, right?
Oh
So
yeah.
there's many Pipers, of course, out there,
Mhm.
sadly, unfortunately. But oh my God, that's scary and horrifying in and of itself,
Oh
honestly.
yes. Oh yes. Then we have Tom said Piper Laurie was scary. Yes, she
Oh, she
was.
was, yes.
Yeah. I remember watching this too when I was younger. I was like terrified. Carrie's mother was terrifying.
Oh yeah, that's the best way to describe it.
Mhm.
Purposely
Both
meant to be. Yep.
mhm. Wayne said both movies are symbolism for girls becoming women, aka female puberty. Oh yes, I mean there's like I said the identity is coming of age is we
Yeah.
see in both these films. So yes, definitely Wayne coming into your own as a woman, owning your power.
Objectified. I mean, both films show like each character being objectified in different ways.
Mhm, mhm. Jennifer's body is what happens if Regina George gained superpowers and went unchecked.
You fugly.
Ugly.
Oh my God, Mean Girls. Again, high school backdrop too.
Yeah, yeah,
Ugh.
I love that movie. Wayne said, you're Australia. Oh, Tom is asking Wayne. Okay. Oh,
Okay.
Tom, are you in Australia? I didn't know if Tom's in Australia. Okay. Oh, hey, Ricky. Hey,
Hi.
Ricky. And then Tom said, I think that telekinesis is real. And another movie I like that had this, one of my favorites. So Matilda.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Can you imagine Matilda used her powers for evil. Oh, scary.
I know. And the paranormal. Oh, definitely. I believe in that.
Yeah, I always Mika knows this. Whatever you believe in, like to each his own. Like me and Mika, like don't have any judgment. Like we have friends that are agnostic, who don't believe, who are spiritual, who believe in God. What I will say is, I definitely believe that there is something in terms of paranormal. There are evil things or things that are present that we can't speak to, that we don't
Mhm,
necessarily understand.
mhm,
That's the best way I can describe it, and I've had too
mhm,
many, like, ooh, weird moments to kinda say,
mhm.
"Oh, what's that?"
Oh yeah, I believe. I'm a believer.
I believe.
And Wayne said he's had a paranormal experience. I know a lot of people who have said
Oh, yeah,
that.
definitely, yep.
And then
Synchronous
TG,
intuitions.
yep. TG said those religious zealots like to go too far. Yeah, I think it's when you kind of try to force it on other people when we get a little bit too much. Hi Ben. Ben said
Hi
Jennifer's
there.
Body has a comic adaptation that has a different or more prolonged ending.
Mm.
Ooh,
Yeah, I
okay.
agree with that.
I have to check that out. I haven't seen
Mhm.
that. And then Ricky said, I think a horror remake of Matilda would be
Oh,
fantastic.
could you imagine?
Ooh,
Ooh.
yes. Oh,
Ooh,
yes,
now that is
Ricky.
interesting, Ricky. Ooh,
I would
freaky.
love that. Ooh, that'd be a nice,
Will
yeah.
Miss Honey be, good still? Miss Trunchbull
Ooh,
sweet?
uh,
Who knows? I know.
ooh, give me that. I love it.
That's interesting perspective, new lens.
Yes, yes. Okay, so I wanted to see any other thematic connections that you want that we.
Oh, let me see. I did take some notes. Let me just see if we captured everything. Um, I did know like it was interesting how the films utilize school events as horror stages. I thought that
Oh,
was quite interesting and
mhm,
clever.
mhm,
And I also had made note how reputation and the rumor mill can actually become lethal with regards to Carrie specifically.
mm,
And then we already spoke to self identity, but also being able to kind of carve out and find your own path despite the hardships. Like
mhm,
if both characters, for example, if Carrie did have more of a community and had a different upbringing, might her experiences have been different? Possibly, like
mhm,
sure. And then if
mhm,
Needy was navigating high school without the friendship of Jennifer, how might that look in terms of
mhm,
her navigating high school? So I think it's interesting if there were just a few things different in terms of the character experiences.
mhm, mhm. Yeah, and I think we talked about this too, but again, I just love how both films look at horror through a feminist lens.
Yep.
So like how it tackles things like patriarchy. We talk
Mhm.
about control over women's bodies,
Mhm.
how that's seen in both films, and also too like the vilification of female anger, which we talked about with that rage. I just
Yep.
love again like horror is such a great genre where you can kind of just get these outlets out and tell these great stories.
Oh, agreed. Yep.
Okay. Oh, let me just see some comments. Peyton said the CIA believes in these type things, research remote viewing. Okay, I'll check that out.
Oh,
I
interesting.
know. I know. What is the government hiding
Oh
always?
my gosh. I can't.
TG said, yes, that should be a great remake. Yeah, Matilda. I would love to see
Oh my
Matilda.
god, I love that. I can't unsee it now. That's like pretty awesome, honestly, Ricky.
Oh, yes. I know. I love
I
that.
mean, when they making Winnie the Pooh and Bambi murderers, I mean, Matilda probably already in production.
I know. I still love it. Hey, Corey.
Hey, Corey.
Okay. And he said, Wayne said, when did my fave twins first see both of these movies? Ooh,
Ooh, gosh.
Carrie probably was when we were younger.
I'm pretty sure. Like, I feel as though, gosh, it's hard to know an exact age, honestly.
Yeah.
I know we saw Jennifer's Body when it came out.
Mhm.
Carrie, I can't even recall. I feel like you know what I do remember, like having like a slumber party, and now this is you guys blockbuster days, haha.
Oh,
Like when
yeah.
we actually rented, we did a whole list of films. We rented Carrie, we rented Poltergeist, we rented Amityville Horror, we rented The
Mhm.
Exorcist. I think what the fifth film was.
Mhm.
Oh, I think Demon Night you had
Oh, yeah,
rented.
yeah, 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 yeah.
We did a whole night. Like we literally stayed up from like nighttime to like sunlight early morning.
Mhm.
And watched all 5 of those films with friends. And so
Mhm.
Carrie was in the mix.
Mhm.
And I'm
Yeah.
surprised. Our parents let us watch horror, which is kind of interesting in
Oh,
terms
yeah,
of
they said as
but
long as you don't have any nightmares or
yeah, yeah. We were
we
able
did
to
pretty
love
good. We
it.
did pretty good. I think
We
oh, I can
did.
some occasions we had to sleep with a light on, but
Mhm. A faint light,
a faint light, but I think we did pretty good.
an ambient glow.
An ambient glow, yes. TG said to Corey, doing well. Happy that fall is almost here. Yes.
Ooh.
Dell said Wayne F13. Oh, is this Friday the 13th? Has a character heavily based on Carrie. Many even call it Carrie versus Jason. I don't remember that one. I
Ooh,
see.
look at that one.
I
Yeah, because
know.
that's faintly.
Yeah. I know once they starts going into the multiple numbers outside of like 3, I gotta watch them again. TG said there's a blockbuster in Oregon. Yeah, the last blockbuster.
Yeah, I think that's and there's a documentary on that. I have to watch that.
Yeah, I watched it. It was actually really good. I love the
Oh, I gotta watch
documentary.
that one. Love
Yeah.
it. I hope it stands the test of time, that it never
I know.
closes.
Oh, look, and behind me, look, I still have my look
Blockbuster
blockbuster.
card. I know
Yeah,
we found that rummaging through things. How
I
cool is that?
know. I love it. I found it when we was going through things, and I said, "Oh, look at this." Okay, okay. So now we're gonna
Probably wrap it up.
wrap it
So
up.
final thoughts on
Yeah,
both
well,
films.
I would love to see if everyone in the comments, because let me pull up too, because I want to read what the score was. But if everyone in our comments could tell me which film you would prefer, or which film you thought showed high school, I guess
The
the
worst form.
in the worst form.
I think like if the poll is any indicator, Carrie is going to dominate this.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up actually because I want to see the exact number so I can tell people uh how it was in terms of the score.
And I think though, honestly, less people have seen Jennifer's Body, and it's
Yeah,
not
that's
lost
true.
on me that in terms of Carrie, it's a newer film, even though it came out in 2009. I think that Carrie is beloved in a different way because just think of the trajectory in terms of decades of people discovering it, people talking about it, comparatively people studying it, and how it resonates still today. My hope is if you haven't seen Jennifer's Body, or even if you have, that you can watch it with a different lens now based off maybe some of our talking points. They're very different films, but they have more similarities than differences, in my opinion.
Oh yes. So for the poll, Carrie, so we said which film captures the nightmare of high school best? Carrie is at 84% and Jennifer's Body is at 16%.
Okay, that's fair.
Mm-hmm. And in a couple comments I got too, a lot of people, like you said, Kira hadn't seen Jennifer's Body.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, did you know too, Kira? I did have a clip. I'm not going to show it, but I was thinking of showing it. But Amanda Seyfried said they actually doing a part 2.
Ooh, I'll take it. Love it. That'll be it. Well. What I will say is, I'll definitely watch it. We'll see how it is. I'm always nervous when you don't need to do a second one, but I'll watch it.
Hold on, let me see the comments. I'll check out what some people are saying. Did I start where I was?
I think Ricky's comment is up. So Ricky said, I watched Carrie as a preteen and I loved it. I watched Jennifer's Body a few years ago and was surprised that I enjoyed it.
Oh, okay, awesome. Yep. Usually when people watch Jennifer's Bodies for the first time, I haven't heard anyone not like it.
No, because it really is one of those. I mean, it's a film that doesn't take itself seriously, and it really is an enjoyable, fun watch. Mm-hmm. So I feel like if you go in with those two things in mind, most people's come out saying, "Oh, this was a good time."
Mm-hmm. Corey said he picked Carrie.
Yep, I knew
Adele said Carrie is better in every way, but Jennifer's Body is still pretty good.
We'll take that. I like the pretty good, Dell. You didn't say Jennifer's Body wasn't good.
Yeah. Ricky said her vote is for Carrie. Mm-hmm. Wayne said Carrie, High School Sally, more realistic. Carrie, more iconic scenes. But overall, I think Jennifer's Body is better. Yes, I am having it each way.
I love it.
And then Peyton said, I've never watched Jennifer's Body. Strangely, this is the second time today it has been mentioned as a cult classic. Here's your sign. Yes, Peyton.
Come on. And Peyton, I believe the signs.
Yes. And Peyton, if you watch it, let us know. I would love to see what you think.
Yeah, share your thoughts.
And then Tom said, Wayne, it inspired Elm Street. Yes, it was a dream too.
Ooh.
Oh, probably having okay. And then TG said Megan Fox is an actor that people will go 50-50 with her performance.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I mean, I think Megan Fox kind of stays in her lane. Like another film of hers that I enjoyed that again no one talks about is Till Death. I think that's how you describe it.
I love that one.
That was such an underrated film, and I think she did a phenomenal job in that movie. I haven't seen it. I think it might still be streaming on Netflix, but yeah, it was very well done in my opinion, and I thought her performance was good.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I like that one. That's a Christmas watch for us. I don't know the snow.
On the edge.
Feels Christmas to me. Hey Paul. Paul said hi twins. Jennifer Bodies is fun to watch. Yep. And then Corey said, would you say standout scenes for both would be the bucket and Carrie and the lighter for Jennifer's Body? So for standout scenes, of course, the Carrie, there's so many, but yes, that prom scene is just iconic.
I think the second scene in Carrie would say like the showdown with her mother.
Oh yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah, and then I think of Jennifer's Body for me, like one of the standout scenes is when Jennifer actually Needy first encounters her possessed in the kitchen, and you just see this projectile vomiting scene, like of all this black matter. I feel like that was a standout scene, and also
pool scene.
She invites the sweet meek boy who's so infatuated with her for a date, and we all know how that goes.
Yeah, I love the pool scene in Jennifer's Body. If people are familiar with that one, I think for Carrie, going back to Carrie, another iconic scene for me is the ending. If you know what happens when she's her friend is visiting. Well, is visiting a grave and what kind of happens there.
Oh yeah.
Let me see. Wayne said, I have Till Death on DVD. One of the villains is played by an Australian, the one with the scar on his face. Oh,
noted. Love that. Fun fact. Didn't know that.
Corey said I could see both of those as well. Many to pick from.
Definitely. Oh my God. And Jennifer's Body just has too many to count.
Oh yeah. TG said having a bloodbath is very sickening.
Right? That in itself. And then we see cleaning it up. Stop.
And then Paul said demon throw up. Oh, and then Tom said Brussels. Are you from Brussels, Tom?
Oh, very nice.
Okay. I did do, let me see if I still have it, because we did kind of go over just some recommendations I put together for some back to school horror recommendations before we wrap up.
That maybe we can share it in the stories too.
Yes, I'll share it in the stories and I'll make a little reel. But I thought it was some of our favorites. Of course, we had The Faculty. Kira and I put in for some good back to school horror. And let us know in the chat too if you have some recommendations. Scream, of course. You know, a good high school, back to school horror. Tragedy Girls. I never really hear anyone talk about Tragedy Girls, but that's a great one. I wanted to add to the list for I think must watch. Urban Legend, another fun one.
Yep.
Slaughter High, and then Prom Night, of course.
Oh
So
yeah,
these,
excellent.
yeah, we kind of put some of our favorites, and I'll have to add Wayne. He gave me the Massacre at Central Hall, which I watched this weekend. Which
I mean, add to the list, everyone. There's so many back to school horror films. That's why it's so fun. Make your own marathon. And if you haven't seen any on our list, check them out.
Oh yes, yes, yes. And then Dell said The Faculty.
Oh, love The Faculty.
And TG said my oldest nephew likes Scream.
Oh,
Yes.
classic.
Oh, good one, Corey. Happy Death Day.
Oh my God, I love that one.
Yes, that's back to school, but college edition.
Yep.
Yes, love it. Wayne said Detention, The Final, and Massacre at Central High. Heathers. Oh, Tamara.
Oh, that was so good. Oh, you know what's another one? Christy was good. Shout out to Christy.
Oh, Christy. That's a good one, Kira.
I just thought of it.
Paul said Prom Night 2 is out of bucket in term of gross. Oh, okay. I gotta watch that one. Oh, Slumber Party Massacre.
That's a good one. Oh my God, look at the list, you guys. We have a running list.
I know. Awesome.
Yes.
And then the soundtrack. Okay.
Very nice.
Okay. So for closing,
watch it. Watch both films. I mean, we paired them together, you guys, because again, who doesn't love back to school horror elements?
Because of course, yeah, and of course, for like a lot of people mentioned in the comments, high school can be horrifying, especially when you have those bullies and just horrible people. So it ties well.
Oh, it does. And again, have a little fun with it. If you want more comedy with your vengefulness, like gore, Jennifer's Body is your girl. If you want just more serious, dramatic undertones with that supernatural horror element, Carrie's your girl. But watch both.
And just wrapping it up, Corey said Class of 1984. That's a good one.
Yep.
Dell said Student Bodies.
Oh, I have to watch that. I haven't seen that.
Wayne said as well, Class of 1984. That's awesome. Oh, good one. Fear.
Oh, very nice. The Reese Witherspoon. Is that the one we think? Yes, love that one. Haven't seen that in a long time.
Yes. All right, guys.
Yes, you guys. Yes, and you know what we like to say? We're here for a good time, not a long time, you guys. Oh, I enjoyed tonight. I enjoyed this episode, you guys.
Another good one. Yep. Sometimes they come back. Another good one. Yep. Yes. Oh, should we talk about what we have coming up for next? Well, you're gonna be away.
Yep.
You're gonna be
away.
We're
taking a brief break this upcoming Sunday, you guys, and we need a little break. Yes.
But when we're back, so we won't be back next Sunday, but we're gonna be midweek, probably Wednesday, because we know the new Conjuring film is coming out. So Karen and I are gonna be doing a double feature talking about all the Conjuring films, the new one, what we're excited for. So that's gonna be a fun one. So
we can just share, we can share something in our stories of upcoming for people, just to keep people on track with what we're doing, especially with the days changing.
Yeah, we'll let you know. Oh, great ones, you guys. I'm adding all these to.
Oh, I love Disturbing Behavior.
Oh, so good. Nightmare Files. Yes, that's a good one.
Oh, Dread. That was very good choices, you guys.
Oh, thank you, everybody. Thank you. All right. Oh my God. Thank you guys all for stopping by. This was such a great chat.
I'm excited about The Conjuring. My goodness. Who's going to see that? We are.
Oh, we are. Oh my God.
Love it.
Yeah, so we want to thank everyone in the chat. I always do my rundown. Nightmare Files, thanks for coming in. Paul, Wayne, TG, Dell, Moody, Corey,
Ricky,
Peyton, Ricky, Paul, Tom, Mama Blu-ray,
Lady Shasha,
Tony, Ben. Thank you guys so much. And hopefully I'm not missing anybody.
I know, we love you nonetheless.
Yes. All right, guys, have a good rest of your Sunday evening. Yes, and in the comments, if you didn't give us any recommendations, put them in the comments. And make sure you like and subscribe. We always forget to say that.
Ooh, Nightmare Files. We will check that out. Hopefully that you're sharing that. That's available. They made a video about the new Conjuring. Ooh, love it.
Ooh, okay. We're going to check that out. Yes, and Wasted on the Young.
We love the loved ones. Yes. But Wayne, we will definitely make note to watch Wasted on the Young. I've not heard of that.
Okay. All right, bye everyone. Have a good night.
Bye, guys. Bye. Till next time.
Yes.